to the pre-show. We're getting ready to go here on Facebook Live. We're going to do some introductions. Courtney, let's step over. Let's see. We've got 1 minute, so we're going to do some introductions. Get ready for this event. If you are here, we got a couple computers. Give us some feedback. Tell us if you see us and what the sound is. This is my daughter Lainey and Macy. This is her granddaughter, her daughter. Look. Yeah, hi.
Hi, everybody.
She's like, I don't know what I'm looking for. This is my daughter Courtney and her sons. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Timothy. And I'm Thomas.
There you go. All right. They're gonna help. They're gonna be behind the scenes doing some help on the Facebook Live. Courtney's gonna be working the computer. So as we ask questions and we get feedback, she'll be on the computer. All right. Yep. Turn the light on.
Thank you.
All right. The lights are on. How's the square on the camera?
Yeah, what does it look like?
That looks good.
Is it like a
Let me
glare?
pull it up right
I just
here.
turned you. I turned it a little bit because.
That's all right. As long as she's in the shot good.
Yep. Y'all are both full on. You're good to go.
Yep. There it is.
To the 3 people watching, thank you for being here early.
All right. Who do we got? Who is?
Looks like you got Jimmy Reddick.
Jim Reddick. All right. Mountain Man Jim Reddick.
Looks like is that Nick? Who is that? I don't know.
Yeah, that's Nick. Yeah.
They're little bitty blurbs in the upper right hand corner, so we can't really see who they are.
Oh, here they go. Right here. Yeah, Jim. Philip.
Ooh.
Joseph
Can add a
Earl.
bunch of viewers. How you do that?
You didn't cut it off, did you? No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. You should be able to click on to it over there. Click on where it says Facebook Live.
Isn't
Well, that's it right there going.
Yeah.
this is it, right?
Go back.
It's right there.
Go back. Yeah,
I know.
stop.
I think it's
Yeah, that's it.
Steven, can you share it from your page?
Yep. Courtney, share it from your page.
Okay, I'll share it from mine too.
I can't share from mine because my phone. So a little backstory, doing all my testing. I bought a brand new camera just for this. That thing is terrible. Worst camera I ever had. This is my cell phone and it does better than this camera I bought dedicated to that. But we're continually working on the Good Time Studios and we're going to make a little move into a bigger area. So next time you see me, we're going to be in a little different area. Okay. All right.
Okay, we got it shared. Okay. All right, so how's this going to work?
All right, boys.
Just
All right, we're getting ready to see getting a few more people in. Come on into the Facebook Live. Let's see here.
Come win
It's
some
only
free
going to
stuff.
show. It's going to only show there, actually.
Go ahead. No.
Now. Okay, go ahead.
bye.
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 Thanks for helping.
Bye.
Bye.
Going down to the train?
Close the door. Stand the door. All right. Okay, guys, welcome to Facebook Live. This is the question and answer period for the book that you know has been out for a while now, Fireboard.
Hopefully you read it.
Yep, hopefully. We've already done the introductions to everybody here. You may be following it. You may have to follow it on there, actually, Courtney. That may be the problem. Oh, there you go. There you go.
That's nice. Oh, look.
Yep, good.
Okay, but then how do I?
Scan down. Just scan down. You may have to refresh it over there.
And then how do I turn it down here?
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll refresh it.
You can refresh there each
Okay.
time.
There you go.
All right, it's pretty challenging getting a setup like this going.
Technical difficulties.
Once I get the whole camera, got a dedicated camera for that, it'll be a lot easier.
Joseph Earl Johnson said, "Are those T-shirts for sale?"
These T-shirts are for
Are,
sale.
yes, sir.
Got a little thing right here about it. What are you talking about? Yes, sir. Let's see. I've done the introductions. How this is basically going to work is we're going to have some questions. We have some predetermined questions from people, and then we'll also get questions from the group. Just like Joseph Earl Johnson, and I'll talk about him in a minute. And we're going to give away we're going to answer the questions, and then through that, we're going to give away some prizes. And yes, everything that you see behind you is for sale.
For sale on the ship
Guess what?
store.
Give me 1 second. That's what I didn't do.
Lainey,
Oh.
Sheree said, hey Mel.
Hey, Sherry.
Sheree.
Here I am, got my shirt ready, and I didn't have it on. Okay, I'm back.
There we go. Now we're prepared.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody's in
Check out my
uniform.
Good Time shirt. It's this one right here,
There you
and
go.
it's also on the website. So we'll talk about
He's
that.
modeling it.
Yep. Okay. We'll take some questions. If you have a question, when we start talking about that, you can put it in the comments. Courtney will read it off to us. We'll get to as many as we can. It's only going to go about 30 minutes or so. And then during the questions, we're also in between there. We're going to do some giveaways, and we'll go with that. So, from Joseph Earl Johnson said, "Is this merchandise available? Everything you see and lots more." Matter of fact, it is. We are now live. We have about six or 8 items on the store, and we'll add to them every day. Everything that you see here is on the store now currently.
Yep.
And
Including the book.
including the book. The book's on there. And where is that? michaeljsteen.com. So if you search Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L, J-J-A-Y, Steen, S-T-E-E-N.com. Courtney, you could put that on there.
Yep.
Just put it in the comment. Type it
Oh,
in.
okay.
We'll put that in the comments, but you go there and there's right on the top, there's this says ship store. Click on that and it'll take you to the shirts and the book. Now, reference to the book. The book is on sale right now on michaeljsteen.com, 25% off. So it's $14.99 right now. We also have some extras, some cool things about that. If you buy it now, and it's only going to be on sale, I think, for the next 3 days, you will get a koozie with it, and you will also get a link to the audio version of Fireboard, which we now have.
Yes.
Thanks to that gentleman, Joseph
Yes.
Earl Johnson. He is
Yes.
the actor. He is the voice actor. He did a fabulous
You're
job.
awesome.
I'm super excited. Half of the reason we're doing this was to promote the audio version.
Yeah.
It's done from his end. We're waiting on Amazon to put it up, so it's already in the process. But I already have a version on YouTube.
Yeah.
So you can also go to michaeljsteen.com if you buy it. When you buy that book, shoot me an email. I'll see that you bought the book, and from that email, I'll send you a link to the free audio version
And
of
you get your
Fireboard.
free koozie too.
And you get a free koozie.
Yeah.
And I tell you, it's a whole different experience.
Yeah.
See, I'm not a reader, so let me tell you this story. So I'm not a reader. I have audio or Audible. I probably got 100 titles in there. I don't like to read, so I'm not one that would sit down and read. But I love listening to them on tape.
Yes.
And that's why it was so important for me to get the audio version. And we did. And it is excellent.
He does
Joseph
a-
Earl
yeah,
Johnson.
a good job. He does all the voices and everything.
Yeah. So instead of you reading in your voice, you're hearing. Because like every time I read, everybody sounds like my voice. So this is a lot better. It's a lot better.
Joseph said, I'm blushing. Thank you.
Okay. So again, if you buy the book over the next 3 days, not only is it on discount, you're going to get a koozie, and you're going to get a link to the audio version free.
Yeah.
Philip says, does that free audio apply if you bought the book on Kindle?
Yes. Anybody that bought the book and can show me proof of it that's already bought the book, and this is only for a limited time. So if you see this, go to michaeljsteen.com, sign up on the email, and I will send you a link to that audio version on YouTube. Now, it starts out, it shows a few pictures in the beginning, and then it goes to a blank screen, obviously. It's an audio version. but you can listen to the entire thing. I appreciate you for buying, and everybody that's purchased, and that's why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
We won't always do this. It does cost a good bit to have the audio, although Joseph Earl Johnson did a great job on the price, but it costs money to do it, so it won't always be free. So take advantage of it.
Take advantage while you can.
But thank you very much for those that's already purchased.
Yes, thank you guys.
Let's see.
Ooh, so book 2, Fire Below, it's already in our beta readers group.
Very good.
Yep.
I take it back. It's in there tomorrow.
Oh,
So for the beta readers, book 2, Fire Below, is coming tomorrow. They already know it.
Yeah.
I've already posted it. So
God love them waiting.
So Fire Below, we're well over halfway done. Lainey does the first round of editing on it.
I'm the reason why it's taking so long.
No,
Slow on my end.
So we hope to finish Fire Below. I'm not rushing it because it is a much better book. I can assure you.
Definitely.
It is a lot better. I learned a lot through the first process. So I tell people it's like the kitchens when I was in the kitchen business. I never worked anywhere, at a kitchen shop or anything. And so the first kitchen I did years ago compared to the kitchen that I do now,
it's like
night and day.
totally different. Well, and it's cool as the reader too. You kind of watch the learning curve.
That's right.
You kind of see it.
That's right. That's actually true.
That's fun. So that's all the more reason to get the next book too.
That's
so
right.
exciting.
So we've just covered that you can get it right now on
Yep.
michaeljsteen.com. Click on the ship store and you get it for 25% off. All right, so here's another thing. If you, for some reason, you don't want to buy the book yet or whatever, if you leave me a review on Amazon, and Amazon are very important that we have reviews. That's for people that don't really know me and they don't know the book. They really go by, just as you can imagine, when you buy something, you read the
Check
reviews.
yeah.
They're very important. If you give me a review, I'll see it on Amazon. Send me an email. I will send you a koozie for free. I'll trade you a koozie.
Yeah,
for
straight
free.
from a review. And we have proof that it's working, that the reviews you've already left is working, because we already have someone who, like just today, that we don't know who they are.
Yep,
They bought
purchased
it.
the book from, so
That's
I
really
forget,
cool.
Wisconsin or somewhere, but anyways.
Yeah.
So we're going to get on to some questions. Lainey's going to ask the questions, and I'll try to answer them. It's getting a little warm in here with these lights on. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so a lot of these are just kind of like frequently asked questions. People have kind of shot you these questions throughout their time reading and stuff like that.
Yeah, I get stopped a lot, or
like
friends.
messages and stuff with questions. So the first one is this book based on real events?
Okay, thank you. So the vast majority of it is based on real events, and we're going to talk about some of those events that you're not going to believe. But I won't use the term, but in the fire service and especially in the police service, they called me a SHIT magnet. And there was a reason for that. I just seem to get in all kind of stuff. So that's where a lot of my stories come from. But the fact that I did both services also has a lot to do with it. So most of the events, of all the events that are in this book, are true, and some of it's changed. There's people are real. The names are usually changed, and I usually reach out to people to make sure, and they actually give me feedback, and then they're in the book. So yes, actually, a vast majority of this book and future books are actually real.
Yeah.
And so just to expound on that, this is the Caribbean Adventure Series. Well, guess what? The next part of this series is called the River Series. It's all in the same books, and it's in what's called the Great Loop, where you go by water up the East Coast into the Great Lakes, down the Tennessee, Mississippi River, use the Tennessee Tom, back out into the Gulf and around Florida. That's called the Great Loop. Well, I'm starting that at the end of this year, and I think Cat Mike's going to be writing about it. So the River Series will come from all real life stuff.
Yes, that's so cool. That's awesome. All right, so let's see. Where does Captain Ike come from? That's another question.
It's funny because it took me about a year to write the book because I've never written a book. And so I was coming up with different names. And the obvious answer, what I tell people, is if you look at Captain Ike, if you put an M on it, it's Mike.
Hello.
And if you, Captain Ike Smith, I'm Steen.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
Listen, oh my gosh, I remember when you made the Captain Ike Facebook page, and me and Courtney, we were like,
did someone hijack him?
Yeah. So Captain Ike does have his own page, which I'll be pushing more later.
Yeah,
I
that's
need
really
more
cool.
content before I can do that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I had a point about. I'll come back to it. It'll come back to me. But
Okay. So how about let's do a giveaway? Let's do a giveaway. We got a game that we can play. You want to go ahead
yes,
and do that?
let's do that.
Okay. All right.
that.
So we're gonna. What are we gonna give away? We think like maybe a koozie. You think people are gonna know this one? Is it gonna be hard?
This is actually a pretty hard one, so I think we should give
Do
away
like
the book giveaway.
Okay.
Do a book giveaway.
Okay.
All right. So the first one here is going to be a free version. Fire aboard.
Yep.
Here. Okay.
Okay.
And Lainey came up with this format, and
So it's basically like, I'm sure most of you have played Two Truths and a Lie. It's essentially, it's that. We've got a few things here, and you guys have to pick out the lie. So the first person who we see that gets it is going to be the winner of the book here.
all right. So get ready on your keyboards. When you see, probably as soon as I say that, you'll have to refresh it.
Yeah.
But we'll be able to see whose the comments are.
Okay, so we're picking out the lie, okay?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna make 3 statements.
Yeah.
You got to pick out the lie.
Yep. Okay.
Captain Ike's sister name is Nancy. Ike.
Drives a Ford.
No, that's that. No. Ike can't have a relationship because his girlfriend was killed years ago. And the third statement is Ike drives a Ford F-250. Which one of those is a lie?
Okay, Courtney, can you refresh it, or did you?
And that's all inside of Fireboard.
Yeah.
Captain Mike talks about what he drives, and so it's probably
Those of you who've read it.
yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
a pretty easy one.
Let's see. So we're picking out the lie.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Krista Elizabeth says Ike drives a Ford F-250. Philip Wolfsberger said Ford F-250.
Dang, okay.
Krista.
Yeah, she got it.
Anybody would not drive a car.
Especially if it's based off of Captain Mike. You know.
So, all right, Krista, you're the winner, and we got you. You'll get a book. I'll deliver your book, and I'll sign yours.
Awesome.
Excellent. So that's a good job there.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, so we got a couple more questions. Again, these are just questions people have sent him over time, and we just kind of compiled them.
Freeze on the question.
Okay.
If you have a question, now is a good time to put it in there. Those that have read the book,
start asking questions.
go ahead and ask any questions, and then we'll come back to that.
Yeah, towards the end, we're going to answer your questions that you might have now.
All right.
Okay, so back to these questions. Is Good Times a real boat?
Yes, Good Times is a real boat. Now, in the book, the boat's probably a little different from the way that Captain Ike tells about it. But I do have a book and that's a boat, and that's
Yep.
what it is. Good Times.
Good Times, yep.
Good Times will always go with me, whether it's this boat or another boat, because
Yep.
I expect to be stepping up to something bigger.
Yeah.
But and I actually dropped off today to have the tagline put on there, and the tagline is "Good Times is a state of mind."
Hopefully you can see that there.
Yeah, if you can
We'll
see
in a
that, but we're gonna have that also along the bottom.
Yeah.
It'll be an option, but I got a feeling those will sell more. But you know, we came up with that Good Times name because it just seems like when we're out on the boat, you know,
That's what it is.
it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
And then of course my tagline is, "It's gonna be a good time." So I'll leave that as much tagline as much as I can. But yes, it is a real boat.
It is a real boat. Okay.
Many of my friends have been on there.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if you've been on there, just say
yeah,
I've been on
say
Good
it.
Times.
Yep.
Just, you know, yeah, a lot of people have.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so the next question is there a second book coming out?
So this kind of went along. We sort of gave it away. Fire Below is the second book. It is very good. It's going to be very good.
Much better, yeah.
Captain Ike and Gina are trying to get away from Felix Cardona, the mob boss, who's vowed to kill him. They helped, or at least he thinks they helped get him busted with the largest fentanyl bust
Yep.
on the southern border at Nogales. And Ike didn't actually have anything to do with it, but he says he's gonna kill Ike anyways.
Yeah.
So Ike goes on, guess what? Another fire investigation to a boat. And guess where it's at? It's in Island Mirada, Florida.
Yeah.
We were there last year. And there is so much that happens. It's a very interesting story. It's gonna be a very good book.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I've been reading it, and it is. It's good. It definitely is interesting. Okay, so how about, so we've done a couple questions. Want to do another giveaway?
Yep, we'll do another giveaway.
Okay, so how about, Courtney, have you seen anyone's name in the comments like multiple times?
Krista.
Okay.
Krista Elizabeth a lot.
Okay.
Joseph Earl Johnson said that it might be a time delay, so.
Yeah,
he's
there's
there about
definitely
2.
a delay.
Yeah.
I can't control that, unfortunately.
Yeah. It is kind of
Yeah, I can't control that.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and ask the questions. If Courtney can see them, the delays, she'll say something. If not, we'll go back and I can look on the comments later, and then I'll reach out to you.
So we'll do another giveaway.
Yeah.
But how about this question? Can we go ahead and do that question?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So Captain Ike is obviously loosely based off of Captain Mike. What is your favorite part of Fire Aboard that you can confirm is like true to your real life?
Okay. I'm not so sure it's my favorite part, but it's one that people remind me to talk about the girlfriend.
Okay.
That's the second one.
Okay.
But this really happened, and again, things that you wouldn't think are real in the book, they are real. And so I was on the SWAT team, and we went to a dope house one day, and we were serving a search warrant. And this is all in the book, and it's in detail in the book.
Yeah, if you've read it, you'll remember this.
Yeah,
part.
you'll definitely remember this part. So Morgan now this time, it's not Captain Knight. Morgan is going into this house, this dope house. And he's on the stack of the team, and they go in, he floods in. And while just approaching the bad guy, someone accidentally shoots behind him. And then he thinks he's being shot at the very same time.
The guy rolls over. And he's holding, what is it, like his phone or something?
It's a phone. But when he brings the phone up, Ike thinks he hears it, or not Ike, Morgan hears the shot, and he shoots and kills the guy. He shoots twice and kills the guy.
Yeah.
Now, it was an absolute accident.
Yeah.
It could have happened, and when you read the book, you'll see how it plays out.
Yeah.
That's actually why I wrote that in there.
Because it could happen to anyone.
It could happen to any police officer. And we want to try to show, especially in today, I didn't even know how bad it was going to get.
Yeah.
But to show that stuff can happen to someone who's very well intentioned, and the stuff just happens. So, but that accidental shooting really happened to me, standing right behind me when the shot went off. It was totally accidental. So it happens. Fortunately, we didn't shoot nobody.
Nobody got shot, yeah.
We didn't shoot nobody.
Frank
So,
again. Cool. Hello.
Yep.
Hi.
All right.
Cool.
So let me talk about one. This one always comes up.
Yeah.
And so Captain Ike finally gets him and his girlfriend Gina finally get together, and he has a really hard problem falling for anybody. And in this relationship, he really falls for Gina. Gina is like the ultimate girl to him. It was one of them situations where when she was available, he wasn't,
Bad
and then
timing.
just bad timing.
Yeah.
So he finally falls for her, or they get together, but he has a hard time falling in love with her, and he tells her why. And he says that when he was a younger guy, that he was standing with his girlfriend in a room, and she got shot right in front of him. And this was really his first love. And she fell and died right then, like right in front of him. He was so traumatized by that he's not been able to have a relationship, or not a deep one. He's had relationships, but just not deep ones.
Yeah.
So I always get the question, where did that come from? That really happened.
That, yeah.
My first girlfriend, that's exactly what happened. It was now, fortunately for me, I've had long relationships and I wasn't traumatized. But I can see where Captain Knight was traumatized. It was a bad thing, but that really did happen. So that's a surprising story. Now, a little story is one of my customers.
What?
who also,
Wait a minute. Before you move on, we did not know this. Your first girlfriend got shot? What?
yeah, this is something I don't talk about very much.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't know that. Shoot. I didn't know
Trying to
which one-
surprise everybody.
I know. I didn't know which one that was going to be real or what.
That was real.
Wait. So where's the truth? Where's the lie? So the first-
So that is so surprisingly true. One of my customers who read the book, and he was telling me it was a pretty good book. He said, but that one part is kind of, I forget what the word he used, is kind of goofy or something like that. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he said, yeah, when Captain Ike's girlfriend gets shot. I was like, that really happened. He's like, he didn't know what to say. I said, it really happened. And I told him the story.
So that was like obviously way before like we were born.
That was back in Dad's bad boy
No.
days.
No,
Back
I was
in
a-
South Carolina.
I was a young man.
Before he-
About 16 years old.
Dang, I did not know.
Let's move on. We'll talk more.
Oh,
about that.
That's
okay.
crazy.
Behind the camera.
Oh wow. Dang. So has anybody got any more questions? Has anyone said anything?
Refresh the
Yeah, let me.
thing.
This
on
thing's
there.
so behind.
Yeah, we're okay.
Yeah.
We can do a giveaway now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Let's do.
We'll do a t-shirt giveaway. By the way, these t-shirts that I pick out, this is this Gildan?
Yeah, it is the Gildan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
a
Gildan.
Yeah. It's a good shirt.
It's I guess somewhat of a wicking shirt. It's very
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah.
And you'll see me in all my videos. I wear these. So I bought shirts that I thought that I would wear.
Right.
So we're going to give away one that looks just like it. Good Times right here, Gildan shirt.
Yeah.
Well, I have small, medium, large, and extra large.
Yeah.
We have them.
A good way to choose kind of which one you want or whatever is go ahead and go on the ship store. Go ahead and go on michaeljsteen.com and check out the ship store there. It's just like a little tab up at the top, and you can kind of look through all the shirts and all the inventory that we've got
Choose your own.
uploaded now.
Yes. Yes. So do we have?
Let's see.
So we was counting on Facebook to be a little better
Yeah.
kept up. Refresh the
I-
page up there. See if it shows.
Hoping for-
Joseph Earl Johnson said he knew it was real. It was an emotional narration for sure.
Oh man, how cool.
Mhm.
That's
So,
cool to
yeah.
hear that from him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from him, yeah.
Yeah. Which we talked a lot during him doing the narration, and we still talk a lot. He'll be doing all my books, and
Yeah, he has a good
so
job.
we discussed it. And I think if I remember, he was surprised that it was a real event as well.
Yeah. Let's see.
Hey, Judy.
Hey, Judy.
Hey,
okay.
Judy.
All right.
So that's Krista Elizabeth's mom.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Krista.
Um,
Well, when they change their names, you know.
Yeah, that's
All right. Let's do whoever's name you just see a lot. Why don't we just pick someone who's been super active and we'll do a little giveaway like that.
Also Jimmy Reddick.
Okay.
Actually, that one of those questions were, I was talking with Jimmy Reddick. I think it was his book based on real events. Although Jimmy is my best friend, he knows a lot of these things.
Mhm.
He knew where a lot of these stories came from. So how long has it been? We're going to wrap it up here in a second, but what?
It's been about 28 minutes now.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. So we wanted to do about 30 minutes. If you have any other questions, I'll end up doing some more Facebook Live, work on our video, audio situation. One of our challenges being way out here in the country is internet. That's always a challenge. But if you have more questions, go ahead and submit them. Go to michaeljsteen.com. You can sign up for the email or send me an email at mike@michaeljsteen.com. Send me an email at mike@michaeljsteen.com and with any questions. We want to remind you that the book is on sale.
Yeah.
If you're going to save 25% if you go ahead and buy it now, and you're going to get a free link to the audio version, and you'll also get a free koozie with it.
Yeah.
So go to Michael.
Now's the time.
Yeah, now's the time to buy it.
Yeah.
And then also when you sign up on them emails, you'll get links for future stuff because we'll definitely be giving away and doing more prizes as we are going forward.
Yeah.
In the next very short period of time, I'll do probably a short Facebook Live when the audio version actually hits Audible, and we'll let people know about that. So
Yeah, it's exciting.
I want to thank my family for helping out here on this Facebook Live. And again, if you have questions, you can go ahead and I can answer them off of the live feed. And we will see you on the next Facebook Live.
Yes.
Frank,
Yeah.
LeGrand, yes, we are
Yes,
his
we're
kids.
his kids. Right? Hello.